which is, by the way, insane. Like, it's literally fraud. Now, sometimes even the sponsors are in on it and they want to make their product look good. So they ask the streamer to bot the stream. We don't want that. We want our product to look good. So you need to bot to this viewership. Like, it's like some of it is a scam all the way down. I'm excited for this. All right. Remember when I said yesterday the next person that was going to get hit with the bot cap would be Lacy, probably? I was like, if I was to guess, the next person that I think would probably, who's probably botting, who will probably get hit with a view cap is Lacy, and then literally hours later. Lacy view capped at 8,000 by Twitch, question mark? He suddenly ended his stream 15 minutes in after he was frozen at 8K viewers. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, stop. I have to say something that's kind of crazy about all of this stuff that I kind of like can't believe. Some of the people that are botting, it's like your viewership is already good. Like, your viewership is all like, why are you even botting? Like, I don't understand. Question, how many does he usually average? Hold up, sorry, you're right. I should pull up the Twitch tracker. I apologize. Okay, May 19th, 27,000. May 20th, 25,000. May 21st, 42,000. 21,000, 25,000, 19,000, 22,000, 28,000, 26,000, 8K. And then he ended stream. I just don't feel like streaming anymore. Oh, I'm so sick. I'm so sick. I'm good on this. I just don't want to stream anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The rollout system for this is amazing. The fact that some streamers have no idea when they're gonna get hit with the view count cap is amazing. It's actually fucking amazing. Because last time there was a cap, everyone was getting impacted and there was a lot of false positives. So people were like, what the hell? I'm not botting. What the hell is this? And then everybody else could be like, haha, me either? Haha. Now that they're doing a little bit, or sorry, now that they're attacking the viewers of each stream individually, it's amazing. It's amazing. Oh my god, dude. How does the cap even work? Do you get money for each viewer? That could explain why they're trying to get a higher view count through bots. Okay, so like, let me explain for anyone who doesn't understand anything about the botting. This is my understanding about view botting. View botting just looks good on paper. The bots don't actually pay out ad rev. So Twitch doesn't lose money on ad rev on those bots because those bots don't like count as viewers that are watching ads. So they don't make any of that money. So that's not on the table. What they make money off of usually is like sponsors paying for streams that get, so in Lacy's case, 25,000 viewers. Meanwhile, they only get 8,000 viewers. So the sponsor is paying like double or triple the amount of money that they would normally pay, which is, by the way, insane. Like, it's literally fraud. Now, sometimes even the sponsors are in on it and they want to make their product look good. So they ask the streamer to bot the stream. Because they're like, well, if no one's tuning in because they see your viewership's low because you're doing a sponsor, we don't want that. We want our product to look good. So you need to bot to this viewership. Like, it's like some of it is a scam all the way down. And then some people bought because they're embarrassed that they get lower viewership than they want. And then some people bought to be able to get collabs and to present themselves as being larger than they are so that they can get those collabs and have like relevance. But sometimes they're just straight up scamming the sponsors completely. It's also really bad for legit streamers because then the sponsors will pay less money per viewer because they're getting a lower return on their investment by sponsoring view botters. Correct. Yeah, some people ego bot. Or they game discovery. Correct. Also correct. Isn't mostly streamers who are in an org? I mean, yes and no. Most of the streamers that bought are usually in an org, and it's the org that's because everyone else in the org is doing it, then they do it too. This tweet explains specifically how the cap works. Thank you, Filth. So we'll talk about the cap and how it works, but that's the explanation of why people bought. Because, like, if you present yourself as, like, the biggest Minecraft streamer, you're like, I am the biggest Minecraft streamer, you can maybe get a sponsorship that you otherwise wouldn't have gotten. And, like, I can almost understand the people who bought on days where they do sponsored stream. Because I will tell you guys, I'm really happy that I have not done a sponsored stream, because sponsored streams are low-curcularly very depressing when you're doing a sponsor for a company that you don't really want to do a sponsor for, and your viewership is, like, way the fuck down. I almost can understand being like, I have to do this sponsor this month. I'm just going to bought it, whatever. I can, like, that makes sense to me. Like, that, I understand that. I can get that, because it's like, it's demoralizing to stream to a fraction of your audience, right? Because you're doing this fucking sponsor. What I can't believe is the number of streamers that are botting every stream. And they're not botting like 1,000 viewers or 2,000 viewers. They're botting like, he was botting potentially almost 20,000, like 10 to 20,000 viewers a day. Oh my God. And also, please, chat, if you guys learn anything from this stream, please understand all the people being like, someone else could have been botting me every single day for years to my benefit. Bruh, it's way too expensive. Now, if a streamer normally has like 10,000 viewers every time and then one day they get like 100,000, yeah, that was probably a hate bot, obviously. But if you're getting botted to the same viewership every day and you've been getting botted to that viewership every single day for months or years, there isn't somebody else that's paying thousands of dollars every single month. Like, first of all, that shit gets mad expensive. Second, no one is doing that. No one is spending tens of thousands of dollars to be like, I just hate this guy so much, so I want to make him more relevant. Like, that's fucking stupid. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, use your brains. Use your brains. How do you know it's expensive? I don't remember the exact amount of money it was. I have an inside source. An informant? Yeah. I have an informant. And they told me how much it costs to bot, but I actually don't remember. All I know is that if you're botting 10,000 viewers every day, or every time you go live, it gets really expensive. It's like tens of thousands of dollars, like a month. There was someone else, I think, who talked about how much it was. Maybe it was Trainwrecks or somebody else. They made a post talking about how much these bots probably cost. Nice flaunt stream, Denims. True. Okay. Sorry, wait, I wanted to see what Lacy said.
Chat. Can you guys see me? Why are y'all laughing, bro? Yo, why are y'all... Sissy boy of the year. Yo, do not laugh at me. I told y'all, dude. I wasn't feeling good yesterday, bro. Oh. Are the sub goals on the screen? Are the sub goals on the screen?
Chat, I'm so sick. Chat, give me 500 subs. Chat, I'm so sick. Come on, chat. Come on.
I think I'm gonna pet. I think.
No. Right. No. Give me the right. Give me the right.
Holy porn acting, dude. Oh my God. You should try doing this. Chat. Oh. I'm so sick. Chat. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see the sub goal on this? Do you guys see the sub goal? Do you guys see it? Is it? I mean, I'm so I'm so sick. Oh, I'm so Oh, chat. Unironically, you could pull it off with how often you get sick. Denims, you know what? Listen, all right. Let me say, I don't even
like
fucking
like at all because her camera is so fucking big and it bothers me.
Conjuring, thank you for the 5 gifts. Cool chatter, thank you for the 10 gifts. I mean, oh, chat,
Shut up,
thanks. Thank
socialist.
you. Thanks. I'm just so I genuinely don't understand, by the way, though, how these people fucking stream through being sick. Not that guy. Like, other people stream. When I'm sick, I'm like, I've streamed like a handful of times when I'm sick, and I'm like, it's not good, guys. It's not good. Most of the times, I can't even leave my bed. When I get sick, I am sick. I am sick. All right, let's read this. A note on our work to combat viewbotting. This is May 7th, talking about how the viewbotting or cap works, or the viewership cap works. Viewbotting is bad for our business. We don't benefit from it, and we believe it harms the creator ecosystem overall. However, effectively combating it is challenging as we deploy updates to our real-time detection algorithms. Viewbotting companies quickly respond with updates to avoid detection. One problem with viewbotting for a long time was that people's sub count didn't make sense for the viewbotting. And so people started buying subs. And they're buying subs probably from like a country where they're really, really cheap. And like the 50-cent Turkish subs. So that the sub count matches the view count. There was another thing recently where it was like, oh, all of like your bots are unverified. Like your bots are, oh, I remember Twitch at one point tried to crack down by going after people whose bots were only following them. No, they weren't following them. They had crazy viewership, but the bots in chat that were watching weren't following the streamer. And then rapidly, like, the viewbot companies fixed it so that the bots would follow your account before they start watching. And then at one point, Twitch tried to combat it by, like, attacking bots that were only following one streamer or only were ever watching one streamer ever, and they had no other chat messages anywhere else. And then they started fixing it so that the bots would go and type in normal chats once in a while so that their chat history looked normal to Twitch. So, like, every time that they have tried to, like, go out of their way to fix the botting problem, they get like the companies create another workaround to make it so that the bots are harder to detect or that they look more realistic or whatever. And then most recently, I think that actually this is pretty fucking dope. It's always a cat and mouse game with these things. Yeah, it's the same thing with like cheaters in games. Yeah, but they can just close the API, LOL. Yeah, but then we won't have things like ChatSend or Chatterino, and then people would get upset. Like, every single one of these solutions has a number of problems that come with it. The capping is actually fucking genius. Low-key, it's actually fucking genius. All right, so where are we at? Where were we? Oh, yes. Also, our detection systems must be precise to ensure legitimate viewers are appropriately counted. So, for example, attacking people who don't get ads. So it's like, well, we're just going to remove your view count. We're going to remove any viewer that isn't making money off of ads for you. We'll remove them from your viewership. Okay, well, now you just got a bunch of false positives of people who have ad block. So you really have to be cautious when working on fixing view botting. And then, so we'll continue, right? Today, we're introducing a new enforcement type that we plan to roll out over the next few weeks. For channels identified as persistently viewbotting, we will apply a cap to the streamer's CCV for a fixed period of time on all of the Twitch surfaces. The cap will be based upon historical data regarding that creator's non-viewbotted traffic. Repeated violations will result in longer penalties. Streamers will be notified when an enforcement is applied, along with the duration of the penalty. While streamers will be notified, we will not make a follow-on announcement when we begin issuing these enforcements, and we will not publicly share the details about when and where these enforcements are applied. Unfortunately, providing details simply makes it easier for companies to work around our interventions. And I gotta say, dude, this is dope, man. I really am. Every single day is truly Christmas. I'm like, who's next? Who's next? Who's gonna be the next person that gets like view cap, dude? Couldn't the view botters just spam the bots on channel? I don't know what that sentence means. That's what they're doing right now. So like Lacy tried to probably bot this stream to 26,000, but Twitch was like, no, the number on your channel is not allowed to show above 8,000. You are capped here. We know you don't get more than 8,000 viewers that are real at any given moment. You are staying right here. We know that these other viewers are fake. So stay right there. So I'm like, dude, I really do wonder. I really do wonder what's next. Something like this will never be completely gone unless a systemic solution such as forcing the authors of automated uses to have their accounts go through a mod team is implemented. Wait, what? Because they would need to hire people? Twitch does hire people. Wait, what? Forcing the authors of automated uses to have their accounts go through a mod team? What is authors of automated uses? I just don't know what that means. They would need to hire even more people. No, I understood your point about they would need to hire people. That part was easy to understand. None of the words in that sentence are complicated. I'm saying, what bot developers? No, I got that. I got that okay. I understand they would need to hire a team of developers. I'm saying, what is this systemic solution you're suggesting? Forcing the authors of automated uses to have their accounts go through a mod team. What are authors of automated uses? Authors of automated users. Are you saying the people who make the bots? Why would the people who make bots ever talk to Twitch? Why would bot developers ever go to Twitch? To enforce that bots aren't used for view botting. But that's like saying we need more. I was going to say cops, but then the connotations of that are not correct. So I'm trying to think of a different term to use. Like, we need bank robbers. We need more security at banks. And then we need to make the bank robbers speak to the security before they rob the bank. Well, why would they do that? I think he means legitimate bots like Nightbot, but why would that matter? I'm pretty sure view bots are different from like chat bots. Nightbot I don't think work the same way as a chat bot does. View bots are generally through embeds. Like, they're very different. So I don't know how that would do anything. And with banks, they pay people who breach their security to show them how they did it. Well, that's something completely different, right? That's totally different. But he's saying that he wants the accounts to go through a mod team. That's a different statement. If you're saying, well, we should have more developers to try and reverse engineer how the view bots are working and how the embeds are so effective and how to combat that number and accurately find those, that's a completely separate statement. But the people who make the view botting platforms, the websites or the programs, why would they ever go through Twitch? Right? I think the chatter is a little confused between view bots and chat bots. Chat bots and view bots are very different. They're very different. View bots are pretending to be real people that make accounts and type in chats. Chat bots they're different. I wish I could explain it a little bit better, but I know that they're okay. Nightbot is just a bot, is in an IRC channel. Literally, Twitch chat is based on IRC. Yeah, so I think this is a better explanation. I was thinking that they were interacting with Twitch's API for some reason. I don't think that's how they have to interact with it at all. I'm pretty sure it's like they make the platforms that sell view botting to people, to streamers. They have tens of thousands of accounts, and then they embed those accounts, or they embed streams. Sorry, there are chat bots and then there are view bots. The view bots, I'm pretty sure, are by having a bunch of accounts watching a website, and the website has a bunch of embeds all over them. And the chat bots also are a bunch of tens of thousands of accounts that send random ass messages pretending to be real users, but they are interacting with Twitch the same way that any chatter is interacting with Twitch, right? you're not going to combat the bots by identifying and getting rid of each individual one rather than just detecting which streamers are botting en masse. And this is way more effective. And realistically, what's the point of removing botting, right? The point of removing the bots is that it's unfair to the rest of the people who don't bot. So for the rest of us who have never botted, don't want to bot, never want to bot, have never wanted to bot, it's unfair because it's like, well, these people are pretending to have 10,000, 20,000 viewers and they don't even have that. And when like the platform is organized by viewer count, like here are the people that have the most viewers down. If you actually have the same amount of viewers as somebody else's stream, someone has to scroll farther to see yours, even though that person has the same number of viewership as you, right? So there actually is like detriment to the people who aren't botting. But yeah, I hope that explains it. I wish I could explain this stuff just a little bit better, but I think that was mostly fine. It makes a worse viewing experience as a chatter too. Well, chatbots fucking suck. And also, like, I really, like, as a streamer, I don't care about the people who bot a little. Like, I just think it's cringe. Like, I think it's cringy to bot. Like, I think the cringiest thing that would ever happen to me is finding out a streamer I watched was botting their stream the whole time. It's like, oh. Wait, you're cringe as hell. No. I can't watch you anymore. What the hell? Can you imagine being a Lupo fan and then you find out that he cheated in chess during a charity event? It's like, what the fuck? My streamer is so cringe. Oh no, I can't watch you anymore, man. You're cringe as hell. Oh my god, like you posted cringe, you're gonna lose subscriber. Wait, didn't that happen? Yeah, no, it happened. I still don't know that lore. I need to look into that. He was doing like a chess charity event and then he cheated, but he cheated in like a really obvious way. So I'm not a big chess person and like I don't know a lot about chess, but my understanding is like the computer always wins because the computer is a computer, so it always knows the best move. But there are moves that human beings will never make under time constraints because people can't think 30 steps ahead. So if a human being starts making those moves, it's obviously cheating. So like if we were playing chess and we're like in mid game, so we moved like, I don't know, like a couple pawns and some whatever it is. The computer might be like, you should lose this pawn right now. And it's like, why? It's like, well, in 15 moves, you'll be up 2 pawns. It's like, first you need to do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And then as you can see, you're up 2 pawns. It's like, no human being is ever going to come up with that idea. Like, at a certain number of, like, moves ahead, people can't think that many steps ahead in, like, a 3-minute game. Magnus, no, not even Magnus can do what the computer does. Not in like or like even faster than that, like a minute game, thinking 20 moves ahead for like a blitz game. Like, no, you're not going to beat the computer because the computer is coming up with things that like don't look like they should work. Like the first 15 moves you make look fucking stupid. And then for some reason, the 16th one, you're up like crazy. Because computers turn it into like a game of just, well, it's not that they turn it into probability. It's just that like, yeah, PC can simulate all like 300 possible moves every turn pretty easily. Well, yeah. So that's why that's why cheating in chess is really easy to detect. Because if you make an engine try and come up with moves, an engine is going to find moves that a human being will never find. Ever. Magnus Carlsen's the best chess player potentially of all time, and he says he tends to only think about 3 moves ahead. I mean, trying to think 10 moves ahead for every move is insane. Especially in, like, a neutral state of the game. Neutral maybe is not the right term there, but, like, nothing has really happened yet, and the game is still anyone's game, and you make a move that's, like, obscene. In, like, a minute. Like, a minute game. Now, like, an infinite game... Yeah, sure. Then you can actually do all of that. Human beings literally can't think that fast, okay? You can't come up with 300 moves for every piece in your brain, that you're still even the best chess player is still a human being, okay? So anyways, wrong, I'm different, wrong. So yeah, really blatant cheating is really easy to find in chess. And Lupo was doing a charity stream, and then he did that, and he was like, "Computer, tell me the best move to make for the next 10 moves." And it was moves that he should, first of all, for his skill level, he should not be making those moves. Like, he's trick shotting on the fucking chessboard. Like, it's not, for his own elo, it makes no sense. But also, for any human being's elo, no one, only a computer could have thought 20 moves ahead and have known that moving or like throwing the rook here for no reason and then throwing the pawn and then throwing the knight would have given you check in like 25 moves or something. Like, it was obscene. It was like nonsensical. Like, it was obviously cheating. It was obviously cheating. And then he was like, "I would never do that. I would never cheat." And then he was like, "Okay, I cheated." And it's like, why are you doing this in the middle of a charity event? Who cares? Oh my god. Why? And then so like anyone who likes this guy's stream, this guy Lupo's stream, it's like, dude, I don't want to watch this streamer who cheated during a chess event for charity. Oh my god. I can't be a Lupo viewer, dude. Fuck. Dude. He's doing it for the kids, dude. You obviously just don't love charity enough. Like, So anyways, that's how I feel about someone viewbotting. It's like, oh dude, like if I found out a favorite streamer of mine was viewbotting for years and they were viewbotting like tens of thousands of viewers, I'm like, oh wait, you're like a cringe person, like a real cringe person. I can't be caught watching you. Oh my god. I can't be caught watching you. Yeah. Yeah, I have to say, I can't, I'm gonna be honest, Nostradenims strikes once a year. I've successfully predicted Lacy would be next. Who's another, like, pretty disliked streamer that is botting, that's probably botting? No, they're not gonna, no. If they're gonna go after Asmongold, if Asmongold is botting, they wouldn't go after him, like, on day 3. That would be someone that they would go after, like, in a month. I think Peanut lost 20K. I honestly can't tell if Peanut's viewers are real or not. I think he just lost viewers because he's not playing, like, Arc Raiders kind of fell off a little bit. I think Arc Raiders just couldn't keep up with, like, the content demands that they needed to keep up with. Yeah, so I don't know who would be next. Kai? No, Kai is definitely not botting. Also, Kai doesn't even stream anymore, really, right? He, like, took a break from streaming. Sable Ronaldo? I don't watch his stream or know anything about him, so I actually don't know. Neon? Oh, Neon is probably next. Actually. Neon is probably going to be next. You're right. But does Neon even really stream on Twitch? Doesn't he stream on Kick? Oh, he went back to Kick. Wait, why were people suggesting him? If he was still on Twitch, they would go after him. This chatter. You, maybe? So true, King. So true. Copium. Stupid, sexy denims. No one could ever want this stream. Copium, it's gotta be bought. I actually couldn't believe how many people were, how many authenticated users I had, by the way. You guys are, like, real. What the hell? Ah, Denim's throwing it back. Besides, I don't need to bot. I just need to throw it back. Stupid. Okay, alright, okay. Denim has worming for view boosting if she needs it. Exactly. Obviously, I very clearly abuse my cats for content. See this? That's a worm if I've ever seen one. Yep.